Hello, my name is Elvis. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reading some more useless random facts because people seem to enjoy the first one I did. So if you haven't seen that, I'm going to link it in the description and you can watch the first one I did. Also, someone commented on my last video, which was the guided meditation, that they tried to look it up and they couldn't find it. So if you haven't seen that one either, I'll also link it down below. Okay, I have my iPad here, and I'm just gonna get started and start reading. The hashtag symbol is technically called an octothorpe. Merriam-Webster Dictionary says that the octo prefix refers to the 8 points on the popular symbol, but the thorpe remains a mystery. One theory claims that it comes from an Old English word for village. Based on that idea, the symbol looks like a village surrounded by 8 fields. The 100 folds in a chef's hat represent 100 ways to cook an egg. The pleats used to signify a chef's level of experience, like the number of ways he or she knew how to prepare an egg. The most streamed Spotify single is Harry Styles' Girl Crush. The Solo Star Spotify single has the most streams at 154 million. Such a win for the One Direction alone. I wonder how old this is, if that's still true. Okay. The longest wedding veil was longer than 63 football fields. It was nearly 23,000 feet long. Well, some cats are allergic to people. I'm allergic to cats. I love cats, but I'm allergic to them. Like, I've always wanted a black cat to name them Salem, after Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But sadly, I am allergic to cats. It says, yes, it does happen. Okay. Apple pie isn't actually American at all. The next time you call something as American as apple pie, you may want to consider the fact that neither apple pies nor apples originate from America. Apples are in fact native to Asia, and the first recorded recipe for apple pie was written in England. Do you guys prefer cake or pie better? The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Yes, although it's a fabled creature, the national animal of Scotland is the mythological unicorn, chosen because of this association with dominance and chivalry, as well as purity and innocence of Celtic mythology. That's cool. The crown jewels contain the 2 biggest cut diamonds, and from what I can see, the crown jewels is like the British royalty, like the crown. And it said it's a diamond that came from South Africa in 1905, and it is 3,106 carats. And it's mounted on the imperial state crown. The voices of Mickey and Minnie Mouse got married in real life. The largest known living organisms is an aspen grove. Pando, Latin for ice spread, is a group of genetically identical quaking aspens in Utah with an interconnected root system. It is estimated to be 80,000 years old and takes up more than 100 acres. M&M stands for Mars and Murray. Forrest Mars first spotted the British confection Smarties during the Civil War and noticed the hard candy shell prevented the chocolate from melting. He teamed up with Bruce Murray, and the company later trademarked "Melts in your mouth, not in your hand" slogan. Facebook has more users than any major popular site. At two oh wait, hold on, sorry. Facebook has more users than many major populations. At 2.89 billion monthly users, Facebook overshadows China's 1.4 billion and India's 1.3 billion population. Neil Armstrong didn't say that's one small step for man. He actually said that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. I always thought that that's what he said. Like, what he actually said. That's the only thing I've ever heard. I've never heard the other one. Oh, I kind of lost my place here. Okay. Oh, wait, that's one small step for a man, not for a man. Ooh, okay. It's clicking now. You can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from more than 2 miles away. The world's largest animal heart weighs 4,400 pounds, approximately the size of a small piano. I love blue whales. I think that's one of my favorite animals. I've gone whale watching once, and it was like one of the best experiences. Like, granted, I got like really bad motion sickness, but it was really fun, and I would love to do it again. The Oscars used to give out awards to child performers. The odds of getting a royal flush are exactly 1 in 649,740. I don't play like poker or any card games. I'm assuming royal flush is poker. What's that other popular card game people play? I forget, but if it has like too many rolls, I can't do it. If you drive south from Detroit, you'll hit Canada. A baby puffin is called a puffling. I thought puffins were extinct. To feed its chick, a puffin parent will carry around 10 fish in its beak at one time, but the biggest recorded haul is a whopping 62 fish. 4 times more people speak English than a second language as a native one. While more people speak English as a second language, nearly 3 times more people speak Mandarin Chinese natively. English has nearly 2 billion people learning it as a second language, and only 350 million people speak it natively. The lyrebird can mimic almost any sound it hears, including a chainsaw. Elvis won 3 Grammys. The king of rock and roll has 18 number 1 hits in his career. Coca-Cola consumers will pay more to drink less ounces. Coke consumers prefer small packaging. Yeah, I love Coca-Cola, and it's true. Like, I would rather drink like a small can than like a huge bottle of it. The speed of a computer mouse is measured in Mickeys. A British scientist first invented the rollerball device in 1946 while working on the Royal Navy, but the word mouse wasn't coined until 1965. Pumpkin, squash, and gourds are technically the same species. That's right, zucchini and jack-o'-lanterns are one and the same. They are a species that originated in Mexico more than 10,000 years ago. Farmers have since developed many cultivars we know and use today. Only one NFL team has a plant for a logo. The New Orleans Saints fleur-de-lis is actually a stylized lily, historically associated with the French monarchy. Not every Model T was black. Model T is like one of the first few cars. For every first few years of production, Ford's famous car came in gray, blue, and red. It was only after 1914 that customers would order any color so as long as it was black, as the dark paint dried faster than the other hues. You can major in wine at Cornell University. Technically, the degree is called Viticulture and Enology, aka the cultivation of grapes and the science of winemaking. The northern cardinal is the most popular state bird. Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, and West Virginia have all picked as their favorite species. Frank Lloyd Wright's son invented Lincoln Logs. The most famous architect design for the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo inspired John Lloyd Wright to produce interlocking log beams on a much smaller scale for kids. About 700 grapes go into one bottle of wine. That's approximately 2.6 pounds. Fear of the number 13 is called triskaidekaphobia. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Triskaidekaphobia. A $1 bill doesn't live as long as you'd think. According to the Federal Reserve, each buck lasts around 6.6 years, and there's around $1.79 trillion circulating right now. Baby sea otters can't swim right away. Their moms will wrap a piece of kelp while they hunt until the buoyant pups learn to paddle along around on their own. A raft of otters will also hold hands while they sleep so they don't drift off. I love otters, they're so cute. They're so cute. There's a world record for the most record titles. It belongs to a Brooklyn, New Yorker resident, Ashrita Furman, who's held more than 700 Guinness World Records. There's a word for animals with partial pigment loss. Albinism is congenital absence of any pigmentation or coloration, but leucism is a different rare condition where some pattern of color remains. We're all stars. Technically, we're all made up of stardust, but that's still pretty cool. Recent research has found that humans in the galaxy share 97% of the same atoms. We're all made up of crushed little stars. Moonflowers actually bloom in response to the moon. Sunflowers will follow the sun as it moves across the sky, but their lunar counterparts only open after nightfall or on a cloudy day. The largest sandcastle in the world measures 54 feet high. It took 168 trucks over a week to deliver enough sand for this carefully sculpted masterpiece. There are over 10 holidays that celebrate chocolate. The National Confectioners Association recognizes everything from National Milk Chocolate Day to National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. With almonds, National Chocolate Day alone happens 3 times annually. Chocolate is kind of a fruit because it comes from the cocoa tree. A group of bunnies is called a fluffle. The way you eat Oreos says something about your personality. Kraft Foods surveyed hundreds of Oreo eaters, and biters are easygoing and self-confident, while dunkers display more energetic and adventurous qualities. Twisters, on the other hand, are sensitive and trendy. If I'm eating Oreos with milk, I'm a dunker, but by themselves, I'm definitely a twister. Okay, this keeps resetting. The moon has its own time zones. They are known as lunations. A team of 6 women programmed the first digital computer. Female mathematicians participated in a World War II program encoding instructions into the revolutionary electronic numerical integrator and computer. Baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort. There's a 107-acre forest made up of a single tree. The trembling giants in Utah Fish Lake National Forest include 47,000 quaking aspen trees. Oh wait, didn't we just read something about the aspen trees? Dr. Seuss wrote green eggs and ham on a bet. Dr. Seuss editor didn't believe the author could write a book in 50 words or less. The finished product contains 50 words on the dot. You can ride a train through the Tunnel of Love. The Ukrainian rails actually serve as an industrial train, but couples can hitchhike a ride. Oh, that's so... I want to go... That's so pretty, I want to go there. Fall leaf colors are present year-round. The red, orange, and yellow pigment are only shown once the chlorophyll breaks down in autumn. Okay, that was all the random facts for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can stop watching it now, otherwise I have like a little like mini update for the channel. So usually I'm trying to post on like Wednesdays and Sundays, but I have like some ideas that are kind of like experimental, and if I do any of them, I want to post them on like a separate day just so people don't get freaked out if I have like a really random video. So I think I want to do that where like if I want to try something new, I'll post it on like a separate day. That way like you guys can still get the 2 videos a week. But we will see. But thank you for watching.